New Days Gone Horde DLC is out now. It's a new Horde battle in a familiar location that we also had to clear in the main story. And this challenge was actually also used for playable demos before the game was out. You could play it, for example, at PAX South. Now though, we have this new challenge in this location, and I will tell you how to get the gold score for this one and share way more tips and tricks. So let's get into it. It would be awesome if you could leave a like on the video because it really helps the channel out, and let's go. You don't have to download anything. This challenge just showed up in the challenge menu that you can access via the main menu. You need to have an active internet connection though. It starts you right in front of a 300 freaker strong horde with a bunch of explosives and a decent rank 3 submachine gun. Although I would totally recommend that you pick up the gun that is nearby, as it will be way easier to shoot headshots with that one. And that is needed for one of the sub-challenges. But there are two sub-challenges that are more important and are kind of easy if you get the hang of it, but it will take some time to get there because, for example, you cannot roll for this challenge. And if you, like me, always roll to get some nice distance from the horde, then you'll have a hard time unlearning that. I mean, I knew that I like to roll, but I did not know that I had this crazy reflex if a freaker came too close. So I had to restart the challenge a lot of times. So really keep your finger from the R1 because to get the gold rank you need to complete this horde challenge without rolling and also without getting hit. Like that's the other sub challenge, kill the 300 freakers without getting hit. It's pretty crazy, but again you will get used to it. So what I do is make sure that I kill most of the freakers in the first 30 seconds. So stand on top of the wood and then throw your first grenade, followed by the 3 napalm molotovs, and try to space them out a little as well so you hit different parts of the horde. Now you want to go off the wood and hit the barrel next to it with a focused shot, and then bam, all the wood will fall on the freakers, killing a ton of them in the process. What I now do is quickly use a focus cocktail, so you can use your focus way longer and do that after you climb up the truck and turn around. And now try to hit as many freakers in the head. Also kill the freakers though that might get too close, because again you cannot get hit, so you don't want to risk anything. Now slowly fall down and also reload your gun and run to the next barrel. Turn around and try going for the headshots again, and at this point you should still have the focus cocktail for a little while. And of course at the end you want to hit the barrel to cause some insane damage and kill a ton of freakers. Now run away again, use another focus cocktail, so you can easily turn around and focus on the headshots, while in the end hitting the barrel again. Then on your left hand side you find this truck, just lure the freakers near and shoot it to take out even more of them. And now you want to make sure that you at least get the 30 headshots. So turn around, use the focus cocktail, really important, so you can easily aim for the head. I threw some pipe bombs here as well after I got the 30 headshots. And then just quickly clear out the leftover freakers and bam, I got the gold rank. Also because this was pretty fast and there's namely a timer as well. So the faster you are, the more points you get. So that is also really important. The 2 rings that I used for some nice benefits are the 1%er that makes shooting headshots way easier. And I also got the ram for the extra stamina from faulting. Although for this tactic that is not really needed because you take out the horde pretty fast. So there's now one sub challenge that I totally ignored for this gold rank, and that is killing enemies with your crossbow that you also have at the start. And I would totally say just clear the sub challenge without really worrying about other things, because a crossbow is obviously not that good against the horde, so it will totally not help with the timer. And what I also found out is that the bullets ring is really handy for the crossbow, because if you shoot and then roll with this ring, you immediately get a new arrow that you can then shoot again, so you don't have to manually load it, meaning that you can just shoot, roll, etc, and you easily hit a target because there are so many freakers coming after you. You can use a stamina cocktail for this one, so you can keep spamming the roll until you got the 50 kills for the gold sub challenge with the crossbow. And by the way, you can craft new bolts, like you have enough resources to do that multiple times. So you should have enough to get the 50 kills. And totally use the fleur de lis ring as well, because then you can sometimes kill 2 freakers with 1 shot. So yeah, just focus on the crossbow without really worrying about your overall score, and then you will have this gold sub challenge. And I would suggest the same for the headshot sub challenge, because if you kill a lot of the freakers with explosives, then there are not a lot left that you can kill with headshots. So just focus on that sub challenge, focus on the headshot skills without worrying about the rest, spam the focus cocktails, and you should get the job done. This was totally one of the easier challenges that are out at this point, in my opinion. We got 7 more to come in the coming weeks. I'll of course keep you up to date here on everything coming to Days Gone. Maybe they're working on New Game Plus, they are at least aware that we want it, so hopefully we get it. And speaking of the main game, with these challenges you obviously also unlock things for the main game, and this time we get the steady patch that makes your focus decrease slower, like 20% slower, so that's pretty sick. So you can use your focus for longer, and that will totally be handy in the survival difficulty, of course, and in the New Game Plus mode that will hopefully come at one point. So when we know more, I'll of course let you know here, so totally subscribe for everything Days Gone if you haven't already. Like this video to support the channel. If you got some tips for this challenge, totally let me know in the comments down below. Totally check out my previous Days Gone video if you haven't already, on the challenges that were before this one, and update 1.26, the most recent update. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.